We're back. Frankie is, there he is, he's heard his name. He is watching the birds, got the bird bath set up. There's robins, chipmunks, squirrels, rabbits, groundhog, possum, deer, woodpeckers, red finches. Anyways, it's a gargoyle bird bath. It belonged to one of the 100-year-old mansions here. And when the grandson retired and moved down south, we got it. So it's really colossal. Nobody's in it right now. Frankie's just chilling, watching it. He was really, like, it was super funny. He was really intent. There was a squirrel and he was rigging the bird feeder there. What they do is they climb on top and they jimmy it up and down. Is that the chipmunk? There's baby bunnies too. I just saw them crawl under the lilies. I think the baby bunnies are in the lilies. Anyways, but then another squirrel will be on the bottom while the other one shakes it and the other one will catch it down on his head. The deer also eat out of them and get them all like sticky with their lips. So funny. The reason that we're back, and it's not oh my raw, even if I did bring Tranny David out, and I have no idea what the alphabet people at Mattel are about with calling his heels Easter eggs. I guess because they're baskets, and then there's wine and a saxophone. I guess that's, I don't know. I don't understand, but hey. The reason that I'm back, I should call Keep It Out, because I don't know, he still hides behind this heater, even though he loves this heater, because it's 82 degrees, this tank, not 78 degrees. Better heaters. Oh. Frankie just crawled up my leg. He wanted to see. Yesterday he jumped up and grabbed me on the butt, and then he jumped up and grabbed me on the thigh and hugged me. It was super cute. He's so funny. Anyways, Keep It Her is talking about him. But I told you I had to return Boudica to the pet store yesterday. The little panda quarry. And look at this. I've been through all kinds of plants with this amphora because I loved it. Like, I had it with bamboo, and those have to be out of the water, otherwise they rot. And I planted them in a terrarium. They were fine, but they were rotting in here and nasty. Anubias. I had this plastic plant in it that was like an asparagus fern, I think, and I loved that, but it caught all kind of dirt. So that was gross. So that one had to go too. He actually went back in there. But this, like I said the other day, all the plants at Petco are for sale. This is actually on wood. It has like a whole bunch of baby ram horn snails in it too. Those little colorful stripy long ones. So I'm gonna get those anyways without getting more snails. I think I just have to put some in Julius's tank now. I know I mix up Julius and Felix. Felix is an old Betta of mine, but I mix up their names because they look similar. They both look like stars and stripes Bettas. Although I think Felix was a veil tail and Julius is definitely a double tail. I keep it as a half moon. So I'll leave a link in the video to the book again. I forgot, the book also has poems. Every Betta has his own poem about his personality in it too. So it's tips, stories, poetry, and pictures. Lots of pictures. So everybody loves the new plant. And geez, I would honestly get one for Lennox's tank if I had the room, but I sort of like the setup how I have it there. So I don't know. We'll see. I might not be able to resist because I like them so much. So I might have to do some more rearranging with that. But Rose and Tattoo are in love. Tattoo is the big one. It's actually a girl. And Rose is the small one. He's actually a boy. So he's actually Rosie. It's Rosie and Tat. So there are ways of sexing them by the shape of their muzzles and their tails. And I didn't realize how many different Corridors there really were. I mean, I knew there were a lot, but so many. When we get over to Lennox's tank, and I'm just chilling here with my coffee cup from Teresa. I've got a big cup of Dunkin' Donuts coffee. Thanks, Teresa. And I'm sitting down because my feet were hurting, but I slept with them up last night, and I feel better today, so I'm just fanging out, loafing. To get another chapter done in Doc. I'll get more of that done later. But, the Corys, there are some beautiful ones that are like yellow and blue, and ones with like masks and orange faces. So beautiful. And I love my new plant on the wood with the snails too. It's awesome. So that one's just on a piece of wood. Actually, it's not a coconut shell, although they do have another coconut shell, which Frankie's climbing up my back right now. He's right on the back of my, ow, he's on the back, he's on my shoulder, like the parrot. He's my parrot. Yeah, he's on my shoulder. Right. Hey, Frankie, right now. Stay out of Norfolk Troll Tree, Frankie. I gotta get Frankie. He's not allowed in Norfolk Troll Tree, who is probably 35 years old. Come on, Frankie. Now he's looking at, see. He's looking at Tranny David. And he wants to look in the fish tank, too. Frankie loves the fishes. He loves the fishes so much. And I love Sir Frankie Crisp, so people will eat you. He's mean, Frankie. Frankie's like, yeah, right. Frankie had tuna. I had bumblebee for breakfast. So, I'm squeezing it. But, alright, we have to get over to Lennox's tank. And, yeah. So, let's go over there. No, Frankie. No. Yeah, right. I'm gonna have to push this chair in because Frankie thinks this is his personal invitation now to come and hang out at the fish tanks. Frankie, you're watching the birds today, right? The birds and the chipmunks and all that. Oh boy. So, let's go over. So, everybody's good here in Mr. Julius's tank with their new coconut shell. Fu Manchu the frog is really active. Oh, there he is. See, he's up there. Right there. He's always looking for a way out, and I have it all taped up so he's not getting out. So, but he is very active for, look at that, for a brand new frog. Usually they sort of hang out and hide. Govinda is like egg laden, so she's still back there. The other frog, Augustus, is probably with her. I'm gonna have to move the lantern and make sure she's okay, because she's been in there. Okay, I see her gills moving, so she's okay. And there's Hector and Oscar. I think that they are, let me think. I think that Oscar, the albino, is the boy. And I think that these might both be boys, and then Govinda is the girl. She's an orange sunburst glow cat, I think. And, yeah, he is probably with her, the other frog, because he likes hanging out with her. Or he is in the new cave, the coconut shell. Now over here, Lennox has been out. He's eating again, so hooray, he's recovered. He's actually back by the filter right now, but I can get him to come and see us if I just, there he comes, so he'll come out and see us. Now, in here, oh my, they didn't have them. They didn't have bumblebee catfish, and I don't think they're schooling. They're like long and stripy, and I want one. And upside down catfish, I don't think they're schooling either. They're really cool, actually. I saw the upside down ones. They're brown and sort of rocky camo looking. I saw them at that pet place, that fish place. But there's two new, and they are actually peppered cories, which I was wrong. I was calling the ones with the little spots pepper cories pretty much my whole life. The little black and white spots are actually sorbet, something like that, cories. And these, who are silver with much different sort of patches on them, irregular splotches. She was like, the girl was like, oh, those are pepper cories. They were like $4.59, where the pandas were $8.99, I think. So when I took her back, I actually got these two for the price of her, and they're really pretty. And this is Kathy and Heathcliff, and they actually are peppered cories, which I've actually never had these before. I always had the other ones, so I'm really happy to have them. And when I put them in here yesterday, within an hour, it was that same story with Boudica, that they were like floating on their sides, not doing well at all. And I was like, you know, the girl tested my water there, and I test for ammonia and pH. Well, I hadn't been since I stopped driving myself crazy with the pH, like my brother said, and started using Seacham's Neutrality, which I thought was great. My Betta's like their water very alkaline anyways, so that was all working out. And she said the only thing wrong with my water was that it was very alkaline. He's found himself a catfish pellet there, actually, is what he's looking at. But he's already eaten some, Isis and Daphne. And I was like, oh, well, I had just put the Neutrality in for, you know, when I cleaned out my tank. I do it once a month. It's just a spoonful. And, you know, I probably did put too much, because this tank's only 5.5 gallons. So when I saw, and I already had put stability in with them when I put them in. I always do that when I add new fish to my tanks. When I saw that, I actually used my pH enhancer for the first time in years, because I do have it. And it's for a 5.5 gallon tank. It was 25 drops. And I was shocked to see they were still alive this morning, actually. And this morning I added 5 more drops, because I'm like, oh, well, it's 5.5 gallons, I think. Yeah, I think I added 5 more drops of pH enhancer and another half a cap of stability. Frankie's up on the counter just now. He just jumped from the table to the counter. Anyways, and they seemed like, I don't know, hopefully they will make it. If not, Lennox is going to end up in here alone until I can get like an upside down catfish or a bumblebee catfish for him. And I might take this Flintstone rock out and put another coconut cave. He might like that, you know. I'm sure he'll like that. Yeah, the moss in there. So it'll look like another one of those in there. Which, I don't know, I might. We'll see. Or maybe, I don't know. We'll see. I think the first thing, I don't know, I mean, I've already replaced these, like, heaters and filters, and now I feel like, a fuss, you know, I want to replace them again now that I have, like, all the tanks that I want. So I don't know if I will be doing that sooner than later or not. I'm not really sure. I should be good for now, actually. So, what else did I want to tell you about them? It was something else. These guys are like friends. They like seeing each other. So they really do. They're always like there, like, look, they don't flare up at each other or anything at all, actually. So, and Lennox has been nice to Kathy and Heathcliff. Like I said, he's just recovering. And Rose and Tattoo were fine in here all along, so I'm not really sure what's going on there. Boudica was very small. So hopefully all will be a go with them. I really don't remember what else, because I was just here that I wanted to tell you. I guess that's about it then. And I guess then for sure next time will be my Raw next time I see you. So hopefully I'll get to that one of these days too. 3 more episodes. Like the finale is always a double episode, so 1 more episode and then the double finale. Oh, I know what I wanted to tell you. I remembered. So when I was there yesterday, they got in this huge shipment of Bettas, and I had no idea that they come in like this. It's like a 1/4 cup of this blue toilet bowl water is what it looks like. But I was like picking them all up. They had this white opal one. He was so beautiful. I wanted him. They had this king one. He was like a plakat, but he was black and white and big. He was awesome. So they had more black orchids like Lennox. And they had babies and just everything. Did I tell you about the killifish with the smiles? I have those too. I want those too, but it says that they like their water acidic and cool. And my Bettas like their water alkaline and warm, so I don't think they'll last in my tank, so I'm not going to do that. But they had like these iridescent blue and yellow ones, and I was reading up on them that they actually are found like in Nevada in like pools, and they come in all different colors, but they're also called pupfish. But they have these beautiful little smiles, and they are really cool too. So, Augustus came out to say hello. He is in there. See, he's in there with Govinda, and Govinda's. I don't know why they hang out together like they do. Isn't it weird? But I know the autosynclists used to take the skin off of the frogs when they were mulching, because they leave their little frog skins like snakes. That's the difference why they're black or white. When they're ready to shed their skin, slough that off, then they're white, and then they get shiny and black again after they get their new skin. So that's what happens. They shed their skin. So I guess they're like trannies too. I had a dream there was a tranny in my dream last night, actually. It was strange. I think it was a boy. He was like really Elton John with glasses. And then we like changed clothes in the bathroom. He like put some of my clothes on, and it was like dressed like a woman. And then I like changed. At that point, I had changed 3 times in that dream. I started off as myself, and then I changed into like crazy ex-girlfriend protagonist Rebecca, and then I changed into like this 50s lady. So it's so funny. He's so black, Lennox, that whenever he's right there, but when he's against something black, you can't even see him. Look at that. There he is. So yeah, crazy dream. So yeah, the Bettas, that's what I had wanted to tell you. So that was everything. So now I will really talk to you later. Bye.